Hey guys, it's Lisa. Welcome to Banning, Panning and Beyond and update number 2 for my 12 oldies and 12 favorites in 2022. So I'm going to start off with letting you know that I did make a little bit of a stuff up in update number 1 where I forgot to let you know about the roll-ins for my favorites, and I'm going to reset that now. So in my original video, my plan was to roll in at least two oldies and 2 favorites each update, just so that I was not rolling them in too late and relying on actually hitting goals to get all the products into the project, because I'd only started with 6 oldies and 6 favorites at the beginning. Then by the time update 1 came around, I decided that I was just gonna try and jump ahead and do 3 oldies and 3 favorites in the first 2 updates, so that everything by that stage would be rolled in. Well, like I said, I stuffed up. I rolled my 3 oldies in and forgot to tell you the 3 favorites. So I'm going to even that back out and go back to an average of 2 per update. So basically I should be up to 4 oldies by this update. I've already rolled 3 in, so there'll be 1 for those, and then I will roll in 4 of the favorites, which will leave me obviously with 2 oldies and 2 favorites for update 3, which will be in July, and then everything will have been rolled into the project, and then I can just try and work on hitting my goals. So out of the 6 original oldies that I had, I only had got 1 left that I haven't hit my goal on. So the one I did hit my goal on, no, it was 2 actually, was this moisturizer. It was the Cosrx Ultimate Moisturizing Honey Overnight Mask. So that was one I hit goal on, and I actually, the last update was, because I'm doing them bi-monthly, was in March, and I'd actually finished that on the 22nd of March. So it wasn't too long after the update that I managed to get rid of it. And the other one that I had finished was actually on the 11th of March. So if I had just tried that little bit harder, could have been rolled out earlier. But it was this Flake Away product by Soap and Glory. It's just like a body polish. So yeah, that's completely gone, and I'm happy to get rid of that, and I don't plan on repurchasing this. This had my oil sitting on top of it, hence the label was peeling off. So the 1 out of the original 6 that I have left, which I'm so disappointed, if I had just done my makeup a few more times, I'd say this would be gone, but it's It Cosmetics CC Plus cream. So that's it there. So I've done the best I can to try and scrape all of that down, all the way down here. But when I'm using the pump, I'm really having to pump it a couple of times to get a decent amount of product out to do my makeup with. So definitely think this is going to be gone, ready for the next update. So as far as the 3 that I had rolled in last update, I had the Hourglass. It's like a highlighting stick. It's Hourglass Vanish highlighting stick. The goal is to finish this. Now, unfortunately, when I had marked it on my book, there wasn't enough of a change to actually make a new mark, although there's a slightest, like 0.03 of a gram difference. So this is how much I've got left, based on the fact that I have made such a small dent in this in 2 months' time. I don't know that finishing it is a realistic goal, but I'm going to do my best. Who knows whether or not, now that we're not wearing masks and stuff anymore, that I may be able to actually start wearing makeup a little bit more to work. So we'll see how we go with that one. The other one that I rolled in was this Fenty Matchstick Contour stick. I can show you, but my drawings are not so good. But I am using the trio, but I'm only having this as part of the panning project. So that's how much is left. And I will quickly show you the other products. I'm going to hold it up. I can let you know I'll show you how much that's changed as well. So this other one that I rolled in is the Benefit Hoola Quickie Contour Stick, which I actually am using as a cream bronzer. So not much left at all. Both of these have had weight changes. Not a lot, to be honest, but yeah, a lot of them don't tend to change that much. So as far as the contour stick, you can see just that colored bit there is what I have used up since I originally marked it, and the same with the so both contour sticks, one like I said bronzer, one actually as a contour. So to get to the one that I'm going to roll in is, where have I written it on here? So it's a Colourpop lip primer. I've weighed it, and there's actually a fair bit of product in here. I'm going to attempt to roll it up just to show you, and hopefully it rolls back down again. I've already done this once this morning, so yeah, fair bit there. This is quite old and I always forget to use it, and I've got 2 of them. Would not bother repurchasing, but let's hope that I can manage to finish it, but we'll see. So I'll just be happy to get some use on that product. So it's really, really cold in here today, so you'll have to just forgive me. My hands are freezing. Okay, so getting to the 12 faves, not doing quite so well as I am with the Oldies. I did manage to finish up my Dolce Gabbana Light Blue Oh Intense perfume, so that's completely gone. I absolutely love this, and at some point I definitely will repurchase. So out of the 6 originals, I do still have 5. Yeah, but anyway, some of these are definitely going to be more long-term goals and will be in for the entirety of the project till the end of the year. So I'm just going to run down my list here and let you know how I'm going with some of these. So I've got the Mellow Cosmetics Liquid Lip Finish. I've been waiting all day to actually film and just happen, and I'd already eaten lunch and I forgot to redo my lippy, so I've got it smeared, and lucky it's not all over my teeth. But anyway, I'd actually use this as a base and then put a lip gloss over the top of it, so it's good enough. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to worry about redoing it now, but yeah, basically every time I use this, it smears the lipstick back up the tube. So that's roughly where I'm at with it, but obviously it's coating the sides. I've had, like, since I brought this into the project, literally 0.21 grams of a change. I do not do well with lippies, but I'm trying to work on it. And yeah, I definitely think I'm going to do that more in future, where it's a really good shade to put as a base shade. Actually, I should do it again. Just I'm going to just redo, I'll show you the lip gloss that I put over the top of it. It's just a really nice base shade because it's a soft sort of muted pink. I absolutely love this lip gloss. It's Let's Rock by MAC. So there we go. Okay, I feel a little bit more presentable now. All right, number 2, I've got the Becca blush in Wild Honey. So the goal I set for this was 50 uses based on roughly, you know, me doing my makeup once a week. There has been a weight change, only slightly, and you know, you can't even really see that I've made a dent in it, but I have managed so far, what have I got, 5, 10, 15, 20, used it 26 times, so I'm only like, what, a third of the way through the project, and I've already just gone over 50% of my goal on that one. So I'm really happy with that. So number 3 was the Dolce Gabbana perfume. So number 4 was the Coloured Rain Safari Rain palette. I set a goal because I didn't want to have to use this every single time I did my makeup. And again, based on the fact that I'm lucky to do makeup once a week, I didn't want to set it to 50 uses. I set it to 24. Again, only a slight change in weight, but I've managed to use it so far 21 times. So I've got 3 uses to go. Again, a little bit annoyed with myself that I hadn't made a bit more of an effort. Hopefully you can see that I have been dipping into it. You see more of a disturbance on the metallic shades, but definitely got a bit of a dip going in that one, but you're just not going to be able to see it. And on this brown one as well. So anyway, yeah, so 3 more uses to go on that one. Then we've got the Cleona shade Halo. So my goal for this one was to hit pan. You can see there's a bit of a dent in that. I still think I'm on track that I may actually hit pan on this by the end of the project. So we'll see how we go. I haven't been tracking uses on it purely because it's just a hit pan goal, however many uses it takes for me to reach that goal. This one, I'm not so sure. So it's the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in Bumblebee. This has got so much hard pan on it. The only way I've been able to get any color payoff is by putting the Duraline in there, and then while it's still wet, I've been getting a brush and putting it on. So it's what I've got on my lid today, and then I've topped it with Cleona Halo. I'm gonna keep working on this for the rest of the project and get as much use as I can out of it, but regardless of whether I hit goal on this or not, at the end of the project, it's going. I'm going to be decluttering that. I just don't think it's worth the hassle, the amount of work that you've got to put into it just to get use out of it. So, so that's covering the original 6 of my faves. So I've got to roll in 4. I changed it up a bit. The 3 that I was going to roll in originally, I actually had a suspected reaction to one of the products. So I've put that aside for now, and I'm going to try it again at some point and see whether or not I will in fact roll it into this project or not. So, and I have been using these products, even though I hadn't officially rolled them in. I wanted to wait till today's update and then set my goals from here, but I have been using them so that it wasn't a complete loss. So the first one that I have rolled in is the Mellow Cosmetics, I think it's Illumination, is how you pronounce it, the highlight. So absolutely love it. It's got the sugar skull imprint there, and it's very pink. I'm just gonna swatch that, but it's subtle enough that you can, like, even though I've got orange on today, it's the highlight that I'm wearing today. And I decided to, because I've got some other long-term sort of goals in here, I'm just going to set a goal of 12 uses on that. So it shouldn't take me too long. Again, once a week, that would be lasting me 12 weeks. So, you know, I could potentially knock it over quicker. I'll see how I go. I tend to go through spurts. Sometimes I might not even do my makeup once in a week, and then the following week I'll do it 2 or 3 times in a row. Just depends on whether I've got days off work or not. So I should say how many days I have off per week, because of course I don't work 7 days a week. Right, but then on my days off, yeah, sometimes I get a bit lazy. And all I want to do is sit around and read or get some housework done, or I've got other things that I need to do. Yeah, so like I said, even on my days off, don't necessarily do makeup. But anyway, all right, so 12 uses I've set as a goal for that one. The other one I decided to, I wanted to roll in was one of my favorite liquid eyeshadows. would definitely have to be this chromium one by Natasha Denona, and I definitely want to get some use out of it before it dries up. I've had a friend of mine has these, and she said she had problems with it drying up really, really quick. So I picked the shade, I think it's Dragonfly? No, it's Ultraviolet. I have got Dragonfly as well. So just going to give that a swatch. And I've set a goal for 12 uses as well. So beautiful pink shade, but it also goes gold and green depending on the angle. It's not really picking up on the green. But anyway, you can definitely see the shift in that. So I've got the 12 usage goal on that one as well. It's not really going to go in, I don't think, so much with the orange shadows, so it gives me a bit of variety, so I'm not doing the same look all the time. And what have we got else here? So that one I'm skipping. So this one's the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. My favorite setting spray, not necessarily the scent, although I don't mind this, but just in general. So yeah, it's that one. It's not the full size. Like, I haven't got my glasses on, so I can't even tell you how many mils are in this. But as far as weight is concerned, just so as a point of interest, when I weighed this last update, even though I forgot to technically roll it in, it was around 49 grams. So in the last 2 months, I've got it down to 31 grams. So definitely, I think I can hit that goal of finishing this one before the end of the project, well and truly before the end of the project. And then the last thing that I've got to roll in for my favorites is this. I'm absolutely in love with this shade, and I don't even know if you can really pick up on it, but I'm wearing it today on my waterline because it goes so well with green and with orange. I picked this as my favorite color to try and work it in with what I have already got in the project, even though I've only got 3 more uses left on that palette. So it's the it's in the shade Vivid, but what is it actually called? It's the Waterline Eyeliner LA Girl Shockwave in Vivid. So to keep in with the other products that I've got, I decided that I was going to put 12 uses on a goal for this as well. And yeah, I think that covers everything. So this time I didn't forget to include anything in, I don't think. So yeah, just got to, like I said, make a decision on the last 2 products that I'm going to roll in for my favorites. I've already got the last 2 products for my oldies chosen, and I don't see any reason why I won't roll those in, but things can change between now and 2 months time, so we shall see. So that's it for my update for this project. So thank you for joining me. Make sure you go over to Andrea from Pretty as a Peacock's channel. She's the one who talked me into doing another penning project this year. So yeah, go over and check her channel out. She does lots of project penning. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a novice, and hopefully next year I might get some time to do some more projects, because I really do enjoy them and they do motivate me to use different products than I would normally, and motivate me to basically do my makeup more often than what I perhaps might not do, and really stay focused on trying to finish stuff up. So yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna get going then, and yeah, see you all again. Bye.